date.
Alright ninjas, right now it's time once again for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge to become a super mangaka, and today's request quest is eyebrows, suggested by Ninjakees. So let's pick up the pens and let's start drawing the eyebrows. Yes, let's go. So right now we're gonna draw for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge the eyebrows, suggested by Ninjakees, and we also use some reference for this. So let's start drawing some eyebrows. I guess I'm gonna draw a bit of the eye, or at least
nice.
Yeah, to give it a bit of context. But yeah, right now we're gonna draw the eyebrows and then try to make it more manga-fied, manga way style, and then yeah. Yeah, mostly with manga, the eyebrows are colored in, right? It's not like all these little hairs. Well, it depends on what manga though. Unless if you have maybe a bit more realistic manga. But yeah, there are many styles in manga, of course.
I recently learned a song yesterday.
Oh, that's cool. You can play the full song. Yeah, that Loft is practicing the guitar. Very nice.
Yeah.
Do you also play with an electric guitar? And also in a band or something? Or want to join a band? Like if you are in a band, you would prefer to be the guitarist or the guitar girl. So yeah, ninjas, if you were in a band, what would you wanted to play? If you could play or can play?
I don't play in a band because I work better alone, but I can play electric guitar.
Oh yeah.
I don't play in a band because
That's cool.
I work better alone, but I can play electric guitar. I go to sing.
The giant
then.
goes singing.
I go to sing then.
If you can sing, that's like the singers get the most attention, right? Or the the guitarist. Which one is always the most popular one? Like the drummer. I think drummer is cool too. You just slam those things on the drums, and you know. But I did saw the movie Whiplash, and from that movie it seems quite a. It's not easy at all. Like this guy, you have the actor from Spider-Man, the what's his, Jonah Jameson, as the yeah, what was he again? It's been a while since I watched the movie. So you also play at live events with your guitar, or somewhere else? Oh yeah, the point was eyebrows for this challenge. Now I'm drawing the whole eye with it. Oh well.
I have played at a talent show in my school.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
have played at a talent show in my school.
Solo? Or are you having like stage what's it called? Fright? Or like all these people looking at you and then you play your thing? I probably should put this one here. Well, if you're confident in your skills, right, should be fine.
Solo, I played while lip-syncing to Bury You by Ari Abdul. Solo, I played while lip-syncing to Bury You by Ari Abdul.
Wait, is lip-syncing like, you don't actually sing it? like playback. What's it called in English? Ari Abdul. So what is your top 10 favorite songs, ninjas? And that loved. Mine is probably Linkin Park, Daft Punk. Well, that's a band though, right? The Antwoord with Ninja, Enter the Ninja.
Artists or songs? Artists or songs?
Yeah, I asked song, but I named bands myself. Specific song there. Well, yo Dion, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX issuing, and what did you eat today? Oh yeah, Skin Red also has a ninja song, but that's no, it's from The Antwoord. Well, in English it's Die Antwoord, but it's like a Afrikaans, African. You just search The Antwoord, Enter the Ninja. Well, there's ninja in it, you know. It's one of my favorite songs. Linkin Park, of course. Which one though? Well, mostly the classics. With Linkin Park at least. Like let you also see with the Dragon Ball AMVs and such. And yeah. Now yeah, definitely Linkin Park. Which song is my favorite though? Let me see. Yeah, I have a few, you know, from the old ones. What were their titles again? Why am I drawing the eyes again? But yeah, what are your favorite songs or bands for that matter? Okay, if it's like bands, let's say, or the groups, Linkin Park, The Antwoord, Daft Punk, Metallica, this song. Well, for some, I only like a few songs of some bands or whatever. Like there's some specific songs that I like, and then the rest, maybe not so much. Like some have really, like Nothing Else Matters or whatever. I don't know all the names, but I have a list. But I cannot play it for YouTube copyright shit. But yeah, what are your favorite songs or bands? Well, for me it's like Linkin Park, Daft Punk, The Antwoord. What else? Those are probably my top 3.
Keep it up, Ninja. Keep it up, Ninja.
Yeah, it depends per category, or I guess. Like DMX is cool, or some of the Eminem songs. Yeah, there are a lot of good ones, hey. Or anime opening. Does it count? Anime opening songs, yeah. I guess it could count, it's from an actual artist, right? So, like, yeah, Hechala, of course. Hechala is my favorite anime song from Dragon Ball. Bleach has a lot of good songs. Full Metal Alchemist. Have you ever tried to play anime songs on your guitar? If you're into anime at all? Or games or whatever? Eyebrows. You also have NINJABOX. Samurai Champloo intro. A battle cry. Favorite Dutch song? There are some good songs, I guess, like What's Gebeurd? Yeah, too bad I cannot play it. Like with the copyright shit. But yeah, there's so many good songs, you know. But I don't know all the names from the top of my mind. I have to get the playlist. The playlist. I also like the Hajime no Ippo songs, especially in the gym and such. Even though when I'm in the gym, I don't listen much to music anymore. Well, it's been a while since I went to the gym though. But I have to go back soon. So yeah, what are you working on, ninjas? Any projects? Or something else? Bash. What? What is it? Bash? Is that a song?
Command line of Linux. Command line of
Oh.
Linux.
Command line. What is it
Echo.
for?
Echo.
Echo. Mr. Echo is back. Mr.
Yo,
Echo.
ninjas. How are you doing and what you eat today?
Yeah, we're now drawing the eyebrows,
Echo.
but I also add a bit of eyes. I think the echo should be gone.
I think is gone now.
Yeah, it's sometimes with restream. When I started for the first time, I guess it sometimes echoes at the beginning, but if I restart it, it's gone most of the times. Not sure why, but yeah. That seems to solve the issue.
Make a script that it
I
restarted
tried
after
so
1 minute.
hard and that's so far. Yeah, I don't know how that works, man. Scripts. I'm not really a coder.
You can learn.
Yeah, but I have to draw, man. Like you have, yeah, cannot put all your skills in everything, eh? Like with a game, you have so many points to put in your skill tree. Yeah, you cannot maximize it all, eh? But yeah, I'm also getting head pain of coding. I tried with websites or something before. Like I know a little bit, I guess, but with a website at least. But sometimes writing it's a real pain. Head pain. For me at least. Like some people can really code well. But for me, I prefer to draw. The graphic stuff. And yeah, with graphic also you have different branches in that. I'm more of a visual, you know. But yeah. Maybe later, I don't know yet. I guess as an online creator, you have so many skills to master. Like the point is like to draw manga, right? But then you also have to make videos, live stream, do all the social media shit, upload the whole art business, and yeah, a lot of hats to wear. Also with the website, you know, fixing the website that it works and all that. Like let's say you're a mangaka, a manga creator that works with a publisher. Yeah, then you just deliver the pages, and then you know they do the rest: the printing, the editing, and the marketing, the social media. Well, of course, as a creator, you can do some social media as well. I see some pros do it as well, which probably benefits, but they cannot fully focus on it, I guess. You know. Yeah, you know, so many ways. Maybe it's better to just work with a publisher. Like it's like what's it called? If you have a company, you have to do the administration stuff, the paperwork. What's it called in English? A bookholder, the financial dude that fixes your taxes and shit. You know, that person knows all the stuff. So if you don't have to do that as a, you know, and it's better to let someone who actually knows about it do it, and then pay him for a couple of bucks. Saves a lot of head pain. If you have the coin for it at least. But yeah, I think that's better with a running business at least. To hire someone to do the financial stuff so that you can focus on the creative. I mean, yeah, let's say you have a professional mangaka like Edgeroad or whatever, and they have to also do fix the printing, the marketing and all that. Manga in itself is already more than a full-time job if you go full on it, like weekly. But yeah, with a series. But you have your indie manga artist. For me, at least, it goes a bit slower. Yeah, I'm still working on Party Time, the one shot, or not the one shot, the series. A remake, but I'm yeah, a little stuck here and there, and then also have to manage all the video shit. It's mendokusai. There's always something to do. Yeah, I don't get it if you have nothing to do. But yeah, maybe if you're not a creator or whatever, I don't know. How is there nothing to do? There's too much to do. But yeah. With that, you also have to pick your battles, eh? The battle. What is this? Number 6? 6. What the hell is with these eyebrows? What the hell? Some people really have a sharp, or maybe it's fake. Like some people have also fake eyebrows, right? They just remove their eyebrows and then tattoo their eyebrows. Would you ever tattoo your eyebrows? Shave away your eyebrows and then get a unibrow, or like Rocket Lee, like super thick. I wonder though, if you shave your eyebrows, does it grow back? I never really done it. But if someone shaves their eyebrows, the vibe is just suddenly it changes. Yeah, let's say my eyebrows are gone. Yeah, I might do new ones, I guess. I guess if you shave off your eyebrows, you look scarier. Like there's this guy in Hajime no Ippo. Like you know him as more of a sort of a underdog or something, and then he comes back later and he shaved off his eyebrows and also is bald, so he looks more creepy. Creepy pasta. Creepy pasta. Some people also like try to be gangster, right? Shaving their eyebrows only small parts for the aesthetics. Eyebrows. Sieben. What the hell? Okay. How does this go? A unibrow. So it's like one eyebrow, right? You just have one. Which is interesting. An interesting character design. Having one eyebrow only. Who's your favorite unibrow character? Or person, maybe? If they are real? Doesn't Sonic have one? No, he has like one eye, right? Like it looks like two eyes, but it's connected or not? Or was it the guy from Ed, Edd and Eddy? I think he has a unibrow. And the guy Kochikame. It's a Japanese manga. I think he had the letter M as his eyebrow. Or it looks like it, but I forgot if it was connected. Unibrow. Yeah, unibrow is really interesting. I should use it from one of my characters. It's a good character design trait, I think. Unibrow. Like with some anime, they have all the same face, right? Or, you know, just a different hair color. But some anime or manga, you can clearly see the difference in characters. Wait, Saitama has no eyebrows, or did he? Or just really small ones? Atoll. I also been watching a bit of Black Mirror. New season is out of Black Mirror, which is interesting. The Abrosu is what we are right now drawing for the 1 hour manga challenge. Manga drawing challenge. This one is a side view with here the nose and then around here the eye. The eye. But it's about the eyebrows. So yeah, ninjas, any plans this week or next week? Yeah, tomorrow we might eat out because it's the 6-year anniversary then. Crazy. Crazy. Not sure what we're gonna eat yet. Next to that, yeah, editing videos. Drawing the manga, figuring out the story. I'm mostly stuck with the story now, the general story of Party Time, the series. Like the grand scheme of things, you know? Like I could just start whatever, but then the groundwork is not laid out correctly. So then it will collapse. If the groundwork is not correct yet, yeah, it's not good yet. Then probably leave some gaps for the future. Of course, you will invent stuff as you go, right? With a series, when you make your own manga series or whatever. Well, yeah, first the groundwork system needs to be correct. Oh shit, I totally forgot the screen tuning. Oh well, maybe we'll skip it for this one. Screen tuning. Nah, it's fine. It's fine and dandy. Double dandy.
Nice.
Bruh. Yeah, it's also the direction of the eyebrow. Oh, the little hairs. The little hairs. But you have been watching Black Mirror. Last episode was about this guy who got a message from or was it a call? I think he was called first. That someone passed away is someone he knew. But this guy is old, right? Or older. Like maybe in the 60s or something. And then like in Black Mirror you have like, it's a bit about like how technology can be a horror in a way. But yeah, this guy gets this message, a phone call I believe, about someone he knew that passed away, and then they asked if he could leave like a message about the person, but he couldn't remember the person that clearly. But the person or the company or whatever on the phone said like, yeah, we can send you a package and then it will be fine. So they send him a package with a drone with this little device that can talk like AI or whatever, a robot. The voice, it's a little sort of round, it's like the size of a pill, a round pill, or peppermint. And then he was like the device tried to ask him for because he cannot remember the face of the person that passed away, but they asked if he had some memories of the person, but he need to come up with the memories himself. So the AI or robot or whatever asked to collect some pictures, or if he had some pictures to remember her face. So he went searching for some pictures, some old boxes or whatever in his storage. So he found like 3 pictures or something. But the thing with these pictures was that the face of her and him, he crossed it out, or he destroyed it, like that you cannot see the face. So this episode was a bit about how this guy trying to remember the passed away person for the memorial service, and therefore he had to put his chip to his head, and then it goes in his head, and then with AI and stuff the photo, yeah, the thing is a bit VR like. So when he put the chips on his head, he goes in sort of VR mode ish, and then sees the picture in there a bit more in 3D, and then trying to remember who this person was. But as you find out more about, like he has a lot of pictures and stuff, but he crossed her all out, and yeah, if you look at that, you could guess why, right? And then you find out more about it and what happened and stuff, and yeah, it's quite an interesting thing, but also yeah, it's this balance of this technology and that can, you know, in the future do shit. They're definitely it was quite a nice ending, like some of the Black Mirror episode. So some are sort of happy ending ish, or you understand more, and some are really yeah, sort of a horror, not a good ending, some of them. There was also this other episode about this guy, what was it again? About like this sort of really nerd guy-ish. He writes like articles for games, but this was games back in the days, like older games, like in the 80s, I believe, or something, when it was a bit different. And this guy was writing these articles, and you have this yeah, every time he has to write about a new game, and then this specific company or something that asked for games, he was famous or whatever for his games, asked to come to the office for an interview and stuff for a potential new game that he was creating. And you have this sort of asshole-ish boss guy that works with the game developer, the creator. But yeah, this guy was also a bit of a nerd, a geek, or whatever I want to call it, like the writer, and that guy they stood one another, or the game developer said like, yeah, he understood his writing or something like that, and the passion for games and such, and but then he revealed something that he was working on, that he was working on something different. It's like he was working on this game, but that was not a game. It's like he explained it as he worked on a sort of game-ish, but it's more like life itself, or that what he was working on the. So it's a bit, you watch from the top, a bit of like a sort of strategy kind of game, but then these creatures. It reminds me a bit of Dungeon Keeper or something. Like they get their own. They think they are real. They're alive. A bit like, yeah, you have these sort of creatures on the screen, and you can feed them. Like with these, you know, builds, or you have to, it's sort of Tamagotchi kind of, but you have a lot of these little creatures, or you start with one, and then if you feed them well, it pops an egg, and they double and double and double, and then you get a lot of these little creatures on the screen, and you look at it from above, you know, like a strategy game, and then this guy explains about it and how the other his boss wouldn't understand this type of game, you know, but he was sort of secretly working on this yeah, game, let's say, but that is, but the game is like built in a way that it can, with AI and shit, evolve. So the creatures on the screen make a certain, they have their own language, and then when the guy, this interviewer, at some point then steals a copy, and then brings it home and then goes play the game. But these creatures can also like talk with you, you know, on the screen. They try to communicate with the player, so to speak. It's sort of like a management game where you have to manage these creatures. But these creatures also ask for more hardware and such, like for the computer. Like he still had the old computers back in the days, right? So this guy also collects all these hardware to make his PC better, so that yeah, the system, the creatures in the game can evolve and shit. It's kind of a crazy episode, and some shit happens, as always. But yeah, he was also on, what's it called, LSD or something, and then he could understand the creatures, what their language, and he was doing this for years. Like yeah, it's the setup that he built over. It looks crazy, man. All these screens and everywhere, and all this hardware connected to this one PC in that room. But also some shit happens. But yeah, it was quite an interesting episode. Yeah, this was season 7, I believe. Season 7. Oh yeah, there was this one other episode that was really fucked. Yeah, that one had a horror ending, but yeah, you can watch yourself if you ever watch it though. Eyebrows. Oh yeah, there was this other one. The episode was really. That was a horror episode. It had to do with ads, also with streaming and stuff. But this guy, yeah, crazy shit happens. But they were sort of forced into it. But yeah. But so far it's yeah, still a fun watch. Black Mirror. Yeah, I remember from other seasons some really fucked up shit with technology, and then some of that resembles today's shit. sort of. Or it could go there. Yeah, like you could see tracks of it going there, which makes it like one of the first episodes or something that I watched from Black Mirror. Like you have these lenses in your eyes, but it records everything you do. You have this dude and this woman. And then, so basically, if you have the lenses in, you can watch stuff, you know, while doing stuff in real life. So, what is like the dude and the girl, they were having their magic time, but while having that magic time they were watching something else or something while doing that. Yeah. And then you can see people, their records, everything they do. If you have, because everything is recorded, so to speak, with the lenses. It's like connected to what was it again? To a device or something, and the girl cheated on the dude. She erased the some of her memory or the recordings. Yeah, crazy shit. The hell's with these eyebrows? This is real? Yeah, it's an actual picture. Someone having these tattooed? Like, what the fuck? Okay, well.
Hi.
Yo, awesome! Welcome back to the show, NINJABOX ishhh. And what did you eat today? How is it going? Awesome. How is it going? Here drawing the eyebrows for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. We have now 12 minutes left. Yeah, I'm also drawing a bit of the eyes to give it some context. Even though the last challenge was eyes, maybe I should have mixed these challenges. But yeah, how's it going? Awesome. What did you eat today?
Nintendo Switch 2 in June.
Yeah, you're gonna get it? Yeah. Oh shit. I thought the someone was at the door for the package, because a package was coming. Now I should have heard the bell, I think. Anyways, yeah, man. You don't own your games anymore, right? On the you get digital. They go full digital, right? So you buy a game, but you get a code. Yeah, I'm not really for that, man. Like, yeah, you want to play the game, but the system is gone. You know, you cannot just plug and play. With the Nintendo Switch 2, right? Nintendo Switch 2! Yeah, they got a lot of backlash, I think, with what they're doing. False? Wait, so you actually get the game? Like, some games do have the chip, but a lot of games You just get a code and that's about it, right? And then if the service, the interweb,
Was the same with the original Switch.
the same? Oh, or was it the price that's more? Like you get a game, but the game is not, you have to get a code in the box. I actually got my Pokemon games. These were real games. You plug it in and you can actually play that. Not a code.
Games that are key code will say that they are.
Yeah, but is that then the only option? Like, or the other one gets more expensive, right? Yeah, a bit scammy, man. 90 bucks for a game.
Hopefully that is not the first party games.
Like, let's say new Pokemon comes out and then
New Pokemon
it's
game
80
for
bucks for
Nintendo
a code.
Switch 2 only.
Or hopefully that's not the first party games. Like, yeah, I know in like we have a cheap, not cheap store, but in some stores where they sell cheap Switch games, like for 7 to 10 bucks maybe, yeah, you get a code. But if I'm gonna buy my new Pokemon game, I don't want a fucking code, man. I want the game to just plug and play, and yeah, of course you have to update maybe something, but the game is actually on the cartridge, you know. New Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch 2 only. Because, yeah, the digital area, yeah, like that you don't own your games anymore. You depend on the service. Like some games you have to do that, like MMOs and shit. It's always online, right? You can only play online. But if you like whatever, Zelda or whatever, you should be able to play it like without the internet connection, I guess. Yeah, maybe updates, but or Mario or whatever, what Pokemon. Like, yeah, trading maybe online or playing together, but I think you should be able to play it also off without the internet. Like yeah, I guess these days you cannot go around updates though, but you know, the game should be in the cartridge, man. I think some games still gonna have it, right? But they raised the prices from 80 to 90 or something.
How funny is Steam Game Digital? They don't own your games.
Yeah, Steam, yeah, that's also digital, yeah. So let's say Steam goes down forever and then it's
Keep it
gone.
up, Ninja.
You don't have it, you cannot play it anymore. That's a bit fucked up.
I think
Yeah.
most games are going to have the game.
The physical game, yeah, like it's physical and digital. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for fucking digital code, man. I want the physical game.
It was just a new concept that they introduced.
Okay. Like if you're born today, you might not understand this shit. But back in the day, you could just plug and play a game, and it works. You just buy a game, you have it physically, you put it in the device, and it works. Done. No, you buy the code. Okay, maybe some games online, like World of Warcraft or whatever. Okay, that's on a PC. But let's say you have a Game Boy game on the Game Boy, Pokemon or whatever. You just plug it in and it works. Done.
Lately I bought a game on a DVD disc for PC.
Lately bought a game on a DVD. A new game? Cheers. Like with some
2009.
games, it's online in itself, right? So with that, you cannot get around it with some games like
Then I know
MMOs and such.
100% I've forever.
Yeah, because it's on the disc, so you own it. You always have it, or you have maybe the digital download, the digital install file that you can just save on your hard drive, and you don't need the interweb for it. Yeah, that's also another way.
The physical games that are actually digital will say on the box game key card.
Yeah, I did see
Solon
it. So
the disc is not broken, but I've created another.
okay,
so
yeah.
of it.
But I do wonder if like the big games will only have the code box or like that they have both like code version and physical version. Because if they only have the code version and not the physical version, yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna buy it instantly or whatever. I'll wait and see. If it's like how they came out with the shit, it doesn't seem so good, but I don't know yet.
It in the future, though.
Yeah, in the end, everything will, I guess, go digital. Like it's already going that direction, I suppose. It's also easier to control, you know. Yeah, but I do prefer physical, you know. Yeah, you know. But yeah.
Just be a pirate.
Yeah, be the One Piece. Yeah, I mean, that's the other option, of course. Yar, if there's no other way.
Games are pirated.
Yeah, I wonder if you can do that with the Switch too. So.
Just because I'm not going to pay £50 for some of these games.
Yeah, you know, some, yeah. Yeah. Yar. I wonder if the Switch 2 will also have that option. If they're gonna, you know, hack the system. But yeah. Yo, Hart, welcome back to the show, NINJABOX, ishhh, and what did you eat today? So what games do you think is worth it versus other games that are not worth
In
it?
America will be $80 Mario Party World.
$80, crazy man. Crazy. Yeah. You know, decisions, eh?
Games that are new.
Yeah, back then on the Nintendo DS, you also had the R4 card. I'm not sure if you know about it. The R4 card. Even in Indonesia, they sold it in the store. You could walk in the store and buy R4 card. Like, yeah, it was just there. But yeah, man.
Still waiting for the R4 card to come back.
Yeah, I saw something on the socials for the Switch R4 or something, but I guess it's a fake or whatever. You also have all these fake Game Boys or whatever with games on it. Like some people promote it a lot.
I don't play games, but I do play with Heart's winking face.
Yeah. You play with people's heart. You damn
Nintendo days they
player.
People who bought Nintendo Switch. I heard about the Switch getting an R4 equivalent. Or that it might now be possible.
Yeah, that sounds
So
interesting.
it might be real.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, I had some RV stuff as well, and with the DS, like Ninja Gaiden.
I've already got Homebrew though, so haven't looked into it. I can't get that was banned in America.
Yeah, I believe they also aren't they gonna make a separate version of the Switch for Japan and the rest or something.
Now I'm sure you can awesome.
Yar! Oh, the hour is already over.
Just so long as you don't connect to Nintendo servers with your homebrew. That's why my name is Heart of Game HAT.
You play with people's hearts. Bastard. Gigolo. But you're gonna get a Switch, hey Awesome, you already pre-ordered it? Yeah, I'm not, it doesn't look...
Do that risky, I get breaks my console.
Yeah, I don't know yet if I'm gonna get a Switch. But we'll see. I guess they come out with it on the Christmas, right? With
Just
Pokemon.
Easy. I'm getting that Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo Switch 2. So who else is gonna get the Switch 2? For me, like Pokemon might convince me, but I don't know yet. It's always Pokemon that does it for me with those with that stuff. But I haven't even finished the other games, so yeah. I still have to fix the stream shit. 100%? Like, okay, why are you guys gonna get the Switch 2? What is the main reason?
I don't have time to play games. I have all this anime to watch. Winking face.
Yeah, anime watching is also a lot of time. But why would you get the Switch 2? What is the number one reason? For me, it would probably be a Pokemon game. If it, yeah, if I would get it. Yeah, next to that, let me see. Why would I get a Switch 2 again? For what games? Which games would you get it for? I still have to play Zelda. There's too many stuff. I've not I don't play much games anyways. Like the first reason is Pokemon, probably, and next to that, what other games are there again?
No
what
specific
is
games.
like on the PC you also can play games, right? So why, like, okay, for you it probably is Pikmin, but you already have Pikmin on the Switch 1, right? So unless there's a new Pikmin on the Switch 2, yeah, what other games? Maybe Mario.
Faces face with tears of joy.
What anime you're watching lately?
Nintendo
Yeah, we've been watching a bit of
copy Discord chat Nintendo Switch 2 take YR.
What? 2 year? Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, the Switch. I don't know yet. I don't even use my current Switch much. But yeah, I also have to connect the stream shit again. But then again, we have to draw.
Voice chat on Nintendo Switch 2.
Voice. Oh yeah, they come out with the mouse shit and the webcam. Yeah, I don't care about the webcam on the Switch, man. Do you guys really care about the webcam on the Switch or the voice? I don't really care about that part necessarily. Yeah.
No.
The screen is bigger. That's nice. But no
It's
OLED.
cute, but not for me.
Why do they not put OLED in there?
My Hero Academia, Vigilantes.
Are you? Okay. That's already out. Huh.
I'll just use Discord if I want to call someone.
Yeah, exactly, Dion. Yeah.
Windbreaker Season 2.
Windbreaker. Not heard of that yet, I think. Have you watched all of Overlord? I still have to watch it. I heard there's a movie or something.
So funny, my PC RX 6600 and CPU can beat Nintendo Switch 2, ha ha ha, smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed
like I
eyes.
actually plan to get a new PC, better than a Switch, right? Yeah. Only the video cards are a bit expensive. Like there was a new video card coming out, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna. Yeah. Like what are your main games you look for the Switch too? Fire Force. Oh, I still have to check that one. The manga's already finished, I believe. Yeah, Fire Force is still on the to watch list at some point, I guess. The Super Cube. Oh, that's an anime, right? Yeah. I think I've heard of that Super Cube, but I forgot. What was it about again?
I saw 5090 RTX cost over 1K.
No, yeah, there was a new video card coming out with 16 VRAM. The 50... What was it then? 60? 5060 or something? It was a bit cheaper, but I'm not sure if it's good. But I need the NVIDIA webcam shit. We'll see. We'll see.
Buy one 5060T.
Was it that one? Yeah, I have to look it up after this. Now I need NVIDIA probably for the noise cancelling and shit.
What your pew you have now?
I don't know from the top of my mind. It's on my Twitch in the about section. You know exactly what I have.
There's this regular kid named Wang Zioxa who, after an accident, gets his hands on this awesome space system called the Superpower Cube. EF 12 GB.
Yeah, I want 16 GB for the future. For, yeah, it should last at least 4 years. Minimum for the video cards. But yeah, 16, there was a cheaper
Then
16.
I play good games from the 90s.
Very nice. Oh yeah, some 90s games are still good, eh? Okay, we have to fill this. Abraz. Yeah, I don't want to leave this.
Can do it without prolims. What I heard must
Linux is not so good for games, right?
643216 en 8-bit.
Who here has Linux as an operating system? Or ever had it and went back to Windows or whatever?
I have a beast PC to watch anime rolling on the floor laughing.
Only for anime. Anime in the highest quality. VR, and you can even feel the characters in real time. Oh yeah, that would be nice, maybe. VR anime. Wait, yeah, that might be. Interesting. Okay, wait. Maybe it's better to get VR than a Switch 2. VR is really cool though. Like I've been in the VR when I borrowed it, but it's definitely awesome. But I wonder for how long though. Have any of you have VR? And how long do you even use it? Like
I use Windows
daily.
11 now. I have tried Linux. Won't VR work on my PC? I go back Windows 11.
You have Windows 11 now. I have tried with Linux. You gonna try Linux? Yeah, I wonder if like Clip Paint Studio or something works in Linux. I believe Adobe doesn't really work in Linux. Blender should work in Linux, I believe. Yeah, but I would get probably with Linux Mint. Like there are different types, right? So if I would get it.
I did before, don't work. I have go back Windows 11.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, you know. VR anime.
Get one VR. Linux Mint is a good option. I didn't 100%. I think they run on Debian, but that is 2 years old software. Altilst is fun. SteamOS is running on Arch.
Yeah, but how does the menu bar and shit? Like Linux Mint is more like Windows, right? How the bars work, the start and like if you have to customize everything. Yeah, I don't know if you have to do that. Like that you can easily.
Can it be even not having software manager? What Linux Mint have?
Software
At
manager.
PC version, I do have Steam Deck run custom version SteamOS. Arch is more
Oh, you have a
customized
Steam
than
Deck.
Mint, but you suck do a lot more. Normal version RNS on Arch, but the RST it guy didn't have one.
Yeah, but you need to know how you have to customize. If it's really complicated, that only programmers can do it.
Best choose Arch or Fedora.
Like if it's really difficult to customize it, yeah, it's not for everyone then, I guess. If it's really difficult to customize. But I don't know if it's difficult.
I go to run in the beginning Cinnamon on me Arch as desktop environment. Does your drawing pen tablet support Linux?
I have no idea actually. If it doesn't work, I am not going to Linux definitely. No, but I don't even know if I go to Linux because I have a lot of programs that might not even work in it. So I don't know yet. I maybe as an artist, creative, not everything works in Linux.
Work under Linux. I have
Yeah, but I don't know how it works.
Now I use it on Cornhub.
Meta Quest 3. Oh, really?
Ha ha ha. LOL.
Whoa! VR. Yeah, with VR you need some space though, which I now don't really have. Then walking against the wall.
He they watch NSFW VR ha ha ha.
Very nice. Yeah, we're now streaming, drawing the eyebrows. Almost done. Now live streaming with my ninjas. So we're now almost done with the drawing. And it's going, what's this? GIMP. I have not used GIMP yet. You do it, Dion? GIMP? You use GIMP? No, I don't use GIMP. I use other things at the moment. Maybe I should switching to DaVinci for editing as well, but some things are a bit more difficult, I heard, to fix in DaVinci.
Back in the day.
But to what do you use today? Was it was Krita or Psy Paint? No, what was it again?
I used DaVinci. Trophy, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks for the messages. Ish, Krita.
Today with Restream chat.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, Krita is free, right? Yeah. Open source. Or was not Krita? I forgot.
But if I use VR, then it makes come faster. Not for kids. Relieved face.
What?
I saw fresh meat. Even it's not supporting it.
Yeah, but some effects are shit. What's it? The interface and stuff might be. Well, I've not checked it out myself yet, but I heard it's not. Like if you're used to Premiere, let's say, like some things might not work.
I know they try Wacom on Linux DOSRIC, but not be stable for that.
I guess Clip Paint Studio should work, but I'm not sure about that. Eyebrows.
Click the sparkling heart to stay notified the fastest. If you haven't already, https://www.twitch.tv/Ninjakees.
Wacom on Linux does not work?
Your phone's
really?
Android is Linux too.
Yeah, Linux is built on shit, right? Like Apple uses Linux as a template, right? Like what's the word? I still have Windows 10 at the moment, but yeah, not sure for how long.
That's why you easy can move from Android Google. I gonna look in it.
Linux is also
Windows
completely free, right?
October 2020.
Yeah. At the end of this year, you're forced to go to Windows 11. Who here already has Windows 11? Or maybe Linux? Or Apple?
14th of October. Does your PC support Windows 11? Is the
Yeah,
setup that you will get?
every time it asks for updates, but I don't want to update yet to Windows 11.
My
With
PC
AI
with
shit.
Windows 11.
They check your every move, right? So.
But I
They know.
recommended switching on the latest time, the 13th of October.
What? At the latest time? Yeah, it's a real annoying because then I have to reinstall everything, which is yeah. With live streaming, also I use many programs. I'm not sure if it then still works, like the timer and the music and everything. You know this.
Or just stay with Windows 10.
Yeah, but you're forced to go to what was it? 11. Else you get. Why do you have to switch? Else it doesn't support your virus shit and stuff. So I forgot.
No, you're not. You can disable RE on Windows 11. I did it.
Okay. Wait. Why do you have to switch again?
Dion got hacked then and infected with spyware. No.
You already have it? Alright, ninjas, these are the eyebrows suggested by Danchi-chan, and over here we have number 1,
The hackers know the security holes
number
and don't
2,
gonna
which
use
is
it on
technically
Windows
a set of eyes, and here we have number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, another pair of eyes, number 7, and these are more, how do you say it? There's something about these eyes. Number 7, number 8, the unibrows, number 9, yeah, added some eyes, or eyebrows, the eyes on the eyebrows to give it context. Number 10 of the eyebrows.
Nice eyes.
Thanks. Awesome. Where was it? Number 11, number 12, 13, and here we have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, another pair, and 19, and here 20. So yeah, ninjas, let me know your favorite eyes. Which number is your favorite or favorites? Let me know. But this was the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge for drawing the eyes. No, not the eyes, the eyebrows. I'm getting confused, man, because I drew the eyes as well. Well, no, it's about the eyebrows, but I added some eyes to give it else you have separate eyebrows, you know, a bit lame. But yeah, these are the eyebrows.
Nice.
Yes. Thanks, Danji-chan, for the suggestion. Alright, ninjas, these were the eyebrows, and I also added the eyes with it, suggested by Danji-chan. This was the challenge for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Also, if you have any other human body parts for the next time, let me know as well. And this was number 63. The next one is number 64. That is Big Lips, suggested by Dion. So yeah, this was the challenge. So thank you very much for joining once again, ninjas. NINJABOX ishhh, and see you, ninjas, the next time. Ninjakees out.
Ninjakees.
Thanks for joining once again, Ninjas, NINJABOX, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.